God bless. Crispy. Oh, let's go. Nah, this gun. Oh, there it is. Where are you? Where? Yo, holy shit. Yo, what is going on, my friends? Today, well, I'm really happy to show you this video because I took a gamble, a big gamble with my neutral elements, and it paid off in today's video. So before I get into it and show you what I've made here, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. I would really appreciate the support on this video. It took a long time to make, and I'm really proud of it. So what are we talking about? Well, it is this thing right here, the Come to Pass. It's currently equipped though, so that's kind of stupid of me. 1 second. Right, here we go. So this is the Throne World Auto Rifle. You have to get 2 of these, 2 red boxes, just 2 from Wellspring, and you can craft it. I got it on the way to unlocking the new Exotic Titan Glaive. Well, I say new, but you know what I'm talking about. The Exotic Titan Glaive. I was trying to get it, and I picked this thing up on the way. And I always dismissed this weapon and thought, you know, it's terrible. It's not good. It's no good. And this perk, I never really understood that this perk could be used on anything other than solar subclasses. For whatever reason, in my stupid head, I thought Golden Tricorn was a solar only perk. I thought you had to be on a solar subclass to use it or something. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. Anyway, I realized that's not the case because I was looking at this gun and I was thinking, my lord, these are all PvE perks apart from maybe Perpetual Motion. And now that I know Golden Tricorn can work on any class, Golden Tricorn, what does this do? It gives you a 15% damage buff for 5 seconds. That goes up to 6, almost 7 seconds with the enhanced version. So it's really nice. It's like a juiced up, amped up version of Rampage, basically. Perpetual Motion, we all know what this does. It gives you bonus stability, handling, and reload speed, while the wielder is in motion for a short duration. So you can see the stats on this gun aren't great. The way we have it set up is chambered compensator, accurized rounds, a stability frame, and we're using a counterbalance mod to give it 100 recoil direction. The range on this thing is effective up to 32.5 meters before you start to get a little bit of damage fall off. The base time to kill is 0.83 seconds, which is not bad at all. But crucially, with Golden Tricorn, the time to kill is 0.67 seconds. So you can drop a guy in 0.67 seconds and they'll be like 30 odd meters away. I know what you're thinking, high impact auto rifles are bad, but if this gun is bad, then I don't know, because ever since I put it on, I have been slaying. That's all I can say. Ever since I started using this thing, I have been farming. And this is the setup. Now let's move on to some really juicy gameplay I want to show you. The thing that attracts me about high impact auto rifles, and this might just sound weird to some people, is that they just feel good to shoot. Each bullet has a lot of heft behind it. They deal a lot of flinch. And in this current meta where everyone has more health than normal, high impact weapons in general are kind of the play. Just take a look at what else is good right now. 120 hand cannons at a high level play are very popular. High impact pulse rifles have been meta for a hot minute. You know, high impact SMGs, or rather aggressive frame SMGs, are very good right now. High impact fusion rifles are arguably the best fusions in the game. Aggressive frame shotguns, best shotties in the game. And you know, it's funny, right? Because I made a video on the Crafted Sweet Sorrow the other day, right? Because I love 720 RPM auto rifles, one of my favorite types, along with high impact auto rifles. And then I don't know where the idea came in my head, but I just wanted to take a second pass on the Come to Pass. You got to leave a like for that pun, no? So I just wanted to take another look at it, and like I explained in the build section, I figured out what Golden Tricorn's all about. And I saw that Perpetual plus Golden Tricorn could indeed be a good combination. And high impact auto rifles with a good roll are very nice. Now obviously there's the Herod C, which is like the half-dan D equivalent, but that's locked behind Gambit RNG, and then it has like 10,000 perks they can get on it. This thing It has one good roll for PvP, you craft it, and you're done. And I was just blown away at how good this thing is. Keep in mind as well, Overload mod works in PvP, and Overload is for ARs and SMGs. So I have Overload shot on this thing as well, which works very, very well against Restoration ×2. So think enhanced healing from a Warlock or something like Lawley Splendors. Unfortunately, Restoration ×1 is not counted by Overload rounds. So for your standard Restoration spam from say a Hunter, nah, it doesn't work against that. But at the same time, the high damage just works against it, you know, naturally speaking. By the way, if you ever wanted to know how to survive a direct hit with Wither Horde, just observe, my friends. Observe. Where else are you learning top secrets like this, huh? You know what I'm saying? Turn on that notification bell. Do it. Also, one thing I want to mention in this video is that I'm using 100 mobility. And I believe that 100 mobility goes a long way using a gun like this. Having increased strafe speed to just dodge a few bullets and make sure mine land. It makes all the difference. The time to kill with this gun is surprisingly deceptively competitive. A 0.83 second TTK at 32 meters. It is very, very good. Now, the base stats from the gun are not great, but enhanced perpetual motion is working overtime. On top of that, like I said, we have 100 recoil direction on this thing. Put those two things together and you're going to be surprised by this gun. Now, it's low zoom. That's my main criticism of pretty much most high impact ARs at the minute. They're all pretty low zoom. The only one I think that isn't is the false promises, which obviously, it's pretty hard to get right now. And honestly, that was one of my major turnoffs. But then I thought to myself, 32 meters on a gun like this, it's not really bad at all. Think of the weapon types that this thing's actively up against. I would say it would be hand cannons, and the time to kill is very competitive against hand cannons, as well as the high damage. You've also got pulse rifles, but I wouldn't say something like a messenger, anything high impact, high range. Obviously, they operate in that 40 meter sort of area, so a no time to explain, for example, you don't really want to fight them in those areas. But if you can get a no time to explain up in mid range, and they don't have the portal active, you'll rip them up. Auto rifle players, hand cannon players who are not effectively using cover, they will also find this weapon quite hard to fight against. So obviously there's a little bit of a skill gap there in the sense that you want to bait hand cannon players into unfavorable positions and then absolutely wipe the floor with them. Once Golden Tricorn is active, it's 0.67 seconds and it's a high impact AR. You're dealing a lot of flinch, you're hitting hard, it's very easy to control the weapon, and it's very easy to just get that perk going, man. Golden Tricorn is disgusting, my friends. And next season, when Arc 3.0 drops, I think people are going to be crafting this gun, and you're going to be surprised. Now, my friends, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and most of all, come over to my live stream, twitch.tv/Shake. Drop me a follow. I'd love to see you there. Much love, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.